social reform movements and won the right to vote in the Progressive Era. New roles for women. The Progressive Era was led by educated middle-class women. The growth of industry had changed many urban middle-class homes. Technology advances reduced unpleasant work of homemaking. Families now had indoor running water and electric power for lamps and vacuum cleaners. Factories produced soap, clothing, and canned goods. And women could take classes in home economics and domestic science to learn the latest methods to running their homes. Families became smaller as women had less children. Women took jobs in factories, offices, and stores. Women also worked as telephone operators, store clerks, and typists. Women progressives.
Social reform movements that women took part in were focused on helping people. The Settlement House was a community center providing assistance to residents in a slum neighborhood. Jane Addams was a progressive female leader. With help from a friend, Ellen Starr. My name is Jane Addams. I created the Whole House.
Along with her friend, Ellen Starr.
The two rented an old mansion called Whole House. They organized a program of services, houses and clubs for immigrants. It served as an information bureau for new immigrants. Unemployed find jobs, kindergarten, day nursery, after-school youth clubs. For some, Whole House provided training for other public service. Florence Kelly worked at Whole House and later became secretary of the National Consumers League, promoting better work conditions at factories and stores. Suffrage for women.
American women fought longer for the right to vote than they did for any other reform. In 1890, two women's suffrage groups merged to form the National American Women's Suffrage Association, NAWSA. Susan B. Anthony held the president position until 1900. She wrote,
"Words cannot describe the indignation, the humiliation a woman feels towards her sex and disenfranchisement."
NAWSA focused on state campaigns to win the right to vote.
The 19th Amendment. Western success turned the tide in favor of women's suffrage. The United States entry into World War I made the final difference.
This passage of the 19th Amendment is vital to winning this war.
숨쉬고 싶어 이 밤이 싫어 이젠 깨고 싶어 꿈속이 싫어 내 안에 갇혀서 난 죽어있어 Just wanna be lonely Just wanna be yours 왜 이리 깜깜한 건지 네가 없는 이곳은 위험하잖아 망가진 내 모습 구해줘 난 돈을 잡을 수 없어 내 심장 소리 들어
Membership in NASA reached 2 million. Carrie Chapman Catt, president of NASA, argued that the nation could no longer deny the right to vote to women who were supporting the war efforts. The House passed the 19th Amendment, which gave women full voting rights. The Senate approved the amendment in 1919.
So I'm picking it up, I'm living, I'm picking it up, I'm picking it up.
Today, American women enjoy the right to vote because of all the women reformers in the Progressive era.
If it weren't for NASA, women wouldn't have the voice they have today.
Thanks to the women in this chapter and the 19th Amendment, we are who we are today.
그 손을 내밀어줘 save me, save me 그 손을 내밀어줘 save me, save me